What? I just don't buy that. Hey guys, it's Traeh and I'm back with the horror story. So yes, if you haven't heard, horror stories are back. Well, they didn't really go they did go somewhere temporarily, but we're back. So today's horror story is pretty crazy. We have some receipts, so just kick back, relax, get your snacks. I don't have any snacks, so as always, I'm going to leave the email right here so that you guys can read it along with me. So the email says, "Hello Traeh, I've been watching your channel for the longest and I never thought I would one day submit a natural hair horror story. I hope you have some snacks on hand." I just told y'all I don't got any snacks. I should actually go get a snack. Let me go get a snack. Let me go get one. She told me to go get some snacks, so I got my Miss Twist and I got some marshmallows. So that's how we're rocking today. Alright. Alright. Let's go. So I live in a small town in Michigan where it's hard to find a stylist who is specialized when it comes to doing natural hair. You have some that I like to call kitchen beauticians who want you to come washed, hair blown out so they can trim, cut, and flat iron your hair for $60. Then you have those lazy stylists who charge you extra if you don't do X, Y, and Z, or if you have more coarse natural hair. Anyways, after experiencing heat and color damage from the local Dominican shop, I did some research and found the perfect stylist. Let's call her Amber. Amber was great at what she did, made me feel comfortable. Not only that, I have a relative that's epileptic, so a lot of stylists don't want to do her hair. Amber took on the challenge and made my relative feel welcome every time she stepped foot into her shop. Years have passed and my hair is flourishing thanks to Amber, where now I'm only coming to her to get a silk press and ends cut once a year. Sometimes I see her more than once if there's a special occasion and I want to look bomb. So the way Amber does her appointments is that you have to book online. Amber started to blow up like everyone and their mama is coming to her, which I'm not mad about because I sent a couple people her way. What I did notice was lately every time I set up an appointment, she would wait the day of my appointment to say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm overbooked. Can you please come 15 to 30 minutes than your original time?" I'm a very patient person, sometimes a pushover, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Get to the shop and someone is still in her chair. It started to get annoying because I would have places to go and still be at the shop. I feel you. Let me get some of my marshmallows. Okay. I even missed my son's field trip because I was still under the dryer. Oh no. Okay. Fast forward, I had box braids in my hair and they were beginning to look old. So before taking them down, I went on Amber's site to see if she had any openings. I had to have my hair done because I was having a baby shower to attend. Not just any baby shower, my baby shower. So it's Wednesday. I booked to have my hair done Saturday at 4 p.m. My shower was the very next Sunday. I felt good that she didn't send me any text Wednesday through Friday saying she needed to push my appointment. I'm like, good, she didn't overbook. Plus, a lot of people from our city was in Atlanta for the ATL birthday bash or whatever. Here it is, the day of my appointment, Saturday at 9 a.m. I receive a text from Amber saying she has some type of emergency that came up at my time slot. She doesn't work on Sundays, but she will make an exception for me. I then proceeded to tell her what Sunday was, and she reassured me that she would get me in at 9 a.m. Okay. Now, I'm not a morning person, but I managed to get to her shop at 8:50 in the morning. When I arrived, I noticed the shop was dark and her vehicle was nowhere in sight. I ate, then proceeded to call and text her. Never got a response from her, so I called my cousin who's hosting my shower, freaking out because I didn't have a backup plan for my hair. I was so upset, I asked for a recommendation on Facebook, which was a reach. Like really, who's up doing hair on a Sunday and that early at that? I get a phone call from my little sister and she offers to do my hair. This is where the red signs and flags should have went up. I've been natural over 4 years, and when I started, the same sister that offered to do my hair was the same sister who talked about me because I wore my hair in its natural state. It be like that. It really be like that. They talk about you and then end up doing the same exact thing. Like, she goes to a cosmetology school and asks why don't I ever volunteer to be her model. She even has a channel on YouTube that I haven't watched until after she did my hair. Anyway, she arrived at my house. I was in the bathroom finishing up my wash. So she's like, I can straighten like you originally planned on wearing it. At first I was hesitant and was like, I can just wear a wash and go. Then I'm like, no, we can flat iron it. She's like, great, here's some things I need, and she starts to fire them up. So I'm like, where's your bag with your hair utensils? She's like, oh, I never do hair outside of school, but I have heat protectant and a flat iron. Another red flag I had to ignore. So she did my hair. It was very straight and beautiful. I thanked her and even paid her for her time. The baby shower was great as well. Everyone showed up. Fast forward to wash day, my curls did not revert. So I called my sister, no answer, and text, no answer. After doing some research on her YouTube page, I then realized she did not know what she was doing. At first, I thought she damaged my hair on purpose, but she has heat damage herself. Finally got in touch with her and politely informed her what happened. This is a hard lesson that I had to learn. Follow your gut feeling when you know something isn't right. Not only do I blame myself for getting heat damage, but also Amber. If she did not cancel my appointment, I wouldn't have been so dang desperate. I also had to break up with Amber. She can no longer be my stylist. She waited 2 hours later after her no-show and made up all these excuses and lies. If she would have just apologized, maybe I would have been a returning customer. I'm going to insert the text messages and the call log so you can see exactly what she said. I can't believe people and their crappy customer service. I hope this email wasn't too long, and I hope your viewers listen to their guts. When something isn't right, abort mission, sis. Lisa. P.S. It's okay to use the photos, but please hide the names. Thanks. Okay, will do. Alright, so here is the email confirmation from Amber. It says, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to send you a friendly reminder that you have an appointment with me tomorrow. See you soon. Alright, so the stylist said, hey, is there any way that you can come early in the morning tomorrow? I usually don't work on Sundays, but something came up at the time of your appointment. Let me know if that'll be possible. So she said, how early? My baby shower is tomorrow at 2 p.m., but I have to be there 15 minutes early. 9 a.m. Would that be okay? Your hair won't take long, then it can be fresh. So she says, yeah, that's fine. And the stylist says, okay, thank you. Hope this doesn't inconvenience you. And she said, you're welcome. So then the day of her appointment, remember her appointment is at 9. So she sends a text to the stylist at 9:05 in the morning. She even gave her a 5-minute grace period. I don't know if she called before that or whatever. So she sends a text at 9:05 in the morning and she says, good morning, I'm outside, I'm unsure if you're inside. So the stylist doesn't even respond. And then she sends another text at 9:30. It says, it's 9:30 and it looks like you're a no-show. I'm just going to leave and figure out what to do with my own hair. This is a big inconvenience seeing how my shower is today. That's crazy. And okay, so then the next text message is from the stylist at 10:57 in the morning when her appointment was supposed to be at 9. So the stylist says, call me when you can, please. I was calling you off my other phone. And then she sends another text. I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. It's been a rough morning. You know I would never stand you up. Please call me when you can. Then she sends another text. I just got back to this phone and I tried to call you off my personal number. And then she says, I don't know. I tried to call you a few times. It keeps going to voicemail. I was at the shop. I just don't have a car right now. And I didn't have this phone. So I tried to call you off my other phone. I hope you have a great baby shower. I was willing to go back up there, but I can't get a hold of you. What? So you mean to tell me she was at the shop the entire time? I just don't buy that. Like, if you knew that she was coming at 9, you specifically told her 9 a.m., why wouldn't you peek out the window or stand at the door? Like, what? Like, here's the call log. She was calling the stylist at 9:30, and the stylist didn't end up calling back until 10:58, which was 1 minute after she sent that text. So it shows that she was not calling, she was not responding to text. She said she just got back to this phone, so she tried to call off her personal number. I don't know. that whole story seems iffy, because it's like, if you're expecting someone, okay, you're up, you should be up ahead of time to get everything you need to get together. Okay, so about 9:05, 9:10, you should be looking out the window or coming to the door, looking around to see if she's outside. And then why not leave a voicemail or send her a text? Like, the stylist said that she was trying to call a few times and it kept going to voicemail. I don't know. I just don't buy it, because I feel like if she was expecting you, she would have been, you know, maybe at the door to see if you were here, especially since she didn't have that phone, so she knew that she couldn't contact you. I would be at the door to show that I'm here, or at least have on some lights. It was dark, no car. I would assume that she's not home, she sleeps, she's not ready to do no hair. And then she says, you know, I would never stand you up, but that's hard to believe because your track record hasn't been the greatest. If she has an appointment and you are always pushing it back 15 minutes, 30 minutes the day of or the day before, like, that's not professional. And then when she gets there, you're still not ready. I know it's kind of hard to tell how long hair is going to take. Like, you can plan it out and say, okay, these braids should take about 6 hours. And sometimes it's hard to stay in that time frame. Like, sometimes you might go a little bit over, just depending. Like, I get that, but it is a real inconvenience, especially if you have places to go. You don't want to sit in the salon all day long, especially if you're not the one getting your hair done. You don't want to be waiting for that person to get done and then for her to go wash that person's hair and then get to you. Like, no. So, yes, I do understand that it's a big inconvenience, especially on the day of your baby shower. You're pregnant. I know you got a lot going on because the baby shower is the same exact day. And now you're worried about your hair getting done. Like, that's just too much. And you told her that your baby shower was that day. And then you originally had your appointment set to Saturday, and then she pushed it to Sunday at 9, early in the morning. You're not a morning person. You're pregnant. And then she makes up all of these excuses. You still don't get your hair done by her. I mean, for me personally, you said that she was a great stylist. She always made you feel comfortable. But for me, I don't like to be inconvenienced, especially not over and over and over and over. Once or twice she pushed the appointment, okay, let it slide. But not every single time. No. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I would be on the lookout for a new stylist. And then to do this on the day of your baby shower, nope, I'm not here for it. So yeah, that's what I have to say as far as that situation. But as far as your sister, so your little sister offered to do your hair. You ended up getting your hair straightened by her, and it didn't go too well. So she's in cosmetology school, which means she's learning to do hair, okay? She's learning. So you guys agreed to have her straighten your hair. She doesn't have any of her supplies or anything. She says that she doesn't do hair outside of the school, which, okay, I understand. So you loved how your hair turned out. Your baby shower went well. Everything was good until you realized that you have heat damage. And I don't really know where to put the blame at on this one. She used heat protectant, which is good, but you still ended up getting heat damage. And that's the thing about when you put heat on your hair, you can flat iron your hair one time, no heat damage, second time, no heat damage, but that third time, you might get heat damage. It doesn't matter how much heat protectant you use, you still have a possibility of getting heat damage. So I don't really blame the sister. You said at first you thought she was trying to ruin your hair on purpose. I don't know why you would think that, but okay. So I don't really blame the sister, and I don't really blame the stylist for you getting heat damage, but I don't know. I don't know who to blame. But you said you ended up looking at her YouTube channel and you could tell that she didn't know what she was doing. So yeah, like you said, if it does not feel right, okay, if you have a feeling that something ain't right, just abort the mission. Just abort the entire mission. So moral of the story is customer service is everything. I wish that the stylist would have been more apologetic. I wish he would have offered something for the inconvenience, maybe a free style or something. But yeah, customer service is everything. It's not professional to constantly push appointments back and all of that, cancel appointments, switch it. Like, life happens, things come up, but I feel like when things like that do come up, I would do everything in my power to make sure that that customer returns to me. Okay, I would offer a free style or half off or something. Give me something for my time. Okay, something at least. Offer something. But yeah, customer service is everything. Listen to your gut as always. Do your research on these stylists. Okay, do your research. And yeah, that was basically it. I don't know if you guys can hear Ryan crying, but that means this horror story is over. I'm gonna take my snacks and I'm gonna go in the room. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.